Get you live visuals of the Dalai Lama, who, these are the latest visuals of the Dalai Lama. Remember, he was supposed to go on a Tawang trip. He will be visiting places of Buddhist worship, religious places of importance. These are the, this is what we're showing you right now, our file pictures, but we will get you visuals in just a bit, the latest ones that is. He's reached Bondila, according to information that we've got. The Dalai Lama, starting off his northeastern sojourn, he of course wants to visit places of Buddhist worship wherever they fall along the way. China of course has been uncomfortable with him visiting the Tawang Valley, but India of course has brushed that criticism aside. India has asserted itself, saying Dalai Lama is as Indian. Now we're getting the latest reactions. Let's take a look at what people are saying there.
खराब था गुवाहाटी में, लेकिन हिज होलीनेस ने देखा कि मौसम खराब है तो हेलीकॉप्टर में ज़्यादा चांस लेना भी ठीक नहीं है। तो हिज होलीनेस दलाई लामा जी ने निर्णय लिया कि उनको तवांग एट एनी कॉस्ट जाके मिलना है, वहाँ के लोगों को, तवांग और वेस्ट कामेंग के लोगों को मिलना है। तो मैं समझता हूँ, देखा कि मौसम खराब है तो हेलीकॉप्टर में ज़्यादा चांस लेना भी ठीक नहीं है। तो हिज होलीनेस दलाई लामा जी ने निर्णय लिया कि उनको तवांग एट एनी कॉस्ट जाके मिलना है, वहाँ के लोगों को, तवांग और वेस्ट कामेंग के लोगों को मिलना है। तो मैं समझता हूँ कि ये जो निर्णय लिया है वो बहुत अच्छा निर्णय लिया है।
Let's go across to my colleague Saurabh Sanyal joining us on the phone line. Saurabh, Bondila is where he stopped for a bit. He continues ahead with his journey, especially after India asserted its stance. That must have given him some positive vibes.
Well, that's right. In fact, we've seen that there was a lot of speculation about his visit, but Kiren Rijiju early in the day made it absolutely clear that there was no question of Dalai Lama cancelling his trip or altering his schedule. Yes, he could not reach, his desired destination early in the morning as he was supposed to because of inclement weather, but the Dalai Lama, as we are seeing clearly, as the visuals are playing out on our screens, we are clearly seeing that he has reached Bondila. That is where he's going to be staying tonight, and tomorrow he will proceed towards Tawang, where he's supposed to be addressing a huge gathering of his followers. So India committed to ensure that Dalai Lama's schedule remains unchanged, and India has given a stern response today to the Chinese authorities, and clearly saying that China literally has absolutely no business to meddle in India's internal affairs.
And let's get more on that, on the response by the Indian government. Geeta Mohan joining us on the phone line as well. Geeta, India really brushed the criticism aside. I won't call it a warning. India merely asserting itself, saying he's traveling within our internal borders and China has no business in having a stake, first off, whether Dalai Lama visits within India or not.
Well, absolutely, Arthur, and he has already entered Arunachal Pradesh. So expect some strong, stern, harsh reactions from the Chinese Foreign Ministry. Not the first time. There are various instances where the Dalai Lama had visited Arunachal Pradesh in the past. Ministry of External Affairs has put out a statement also listing out all the number of times that he visited Arunachal Pradesh, various cities of Arunachal Pradesh, and at least 4 times in the past, Tawang alone. And now he will again be visiting Tawang, an area that really irks China. But the fact is, India maintains it is an integral part of India and will remain so. There are border issues between India and China, but they have to resolve amicably. There is no stealing of land and territory when it comes to position. That's very
right, Geeta, stay on. We'll get you in just a bit here. We'll also play out some of the reactions we got throughout the course of this story from slightly earlier. Take a look.
We have heard some comments from many quarters, including the Chinese government. The people of Arunachal Pradesh desire to have a very good neighborly relation with the people of China. We never intend to have any kind of problem with our neighbors. India never interfered into the internal affairs of China. We also never questioned the Chinese sovereignty, and India has respectfully adhered to one China policy. So we expect that China also should not interfere in our internal matters.
If the Dalai Lama wishes Arunachal Pradesh, in his capacity as a religious leader. I see no reason whatsoever for China to take umbrage. In fact, the time has come for India to cease to succumb to the threats being made by China.
China should leave a person of stature of Dalai Lama, who is internationally acknowledged to be a great saint, should be permitted to move freely within India. And why should China have any reservations with regard to his movements? Because he is not going to campaign anti-China anywhere in India. And as a matter of fact, India believes that we should have better ties, better relationship, and elimination of misunderstanding between Indo-China relationship.
Dalai Lama is as much part of India as anything else or as anybody else. Now he can freely travel. Tawang, I mean, if you raise questions on it, then there are lots of issues, including South China Sea, what you did on in POK, and so on and so forth. I think China should realize.